big wave guy, you know what the fuck, 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 you know what the fuck.
What's good to the channel? Big Wave Guy made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow my IG page at Big Wave God. Alright, man, the boy Tory Lanez is speaking out, man. He directly tagging the judge or the district attorney, whoever was on his case, and I think it's the lawyer, because you know he on the tear right now talking about they basically lied about his DNA evidence. You know, it wasn't inconclusive. It really just wasn't present on the weapon or whatever. But my whole point is, Tory Lanez, man, you didn't got found guilty, bro. Like, posting these Instagram messages and directly tagging the judge or the DA, whoever he tagging, because he tagging them on the ground, you feel me? Directly tagging them, bro, you antagonizing these people who already found you guilty and literally have, you know, your life in their hands, bro. They got your life and your soul by the palm, you know what I'm saying? Just hanging it over your head. And you want to go ahead and do this. Now, I see your comments and everybody like, man, free Tory, free the bro, man. This is an injustice and all this. But let me tell y'all, man, the court of public opinion means absolutely nothing in the courtroom for justice. You feel me? A courtroom of law. It don't really matter. And I feel like Tory Lanez gonna end up getting himself the maximum sentence instead of them having leniency on him like you would hope. He gonna end up getting the maximum, man. He doing too much antagonizing. He doing too much crying, if you ask me, in my opinion, you feel me? If you ain't do it, well, who did it, Tory? Who did it, you know what I'm saying? You keep saying you innocent, but at the same time, you not giving forth no information to explain what really happened. And that ain't how the system works. So unless you ready to, even if you come out and say whoever did it at this point, I don't know if they gonna even listen to it, because they already done cooked you and booked you, bro. You done been found guilty, you know. Like, my best advice to the brother would be take some accountability for the whole situation happening in the first place, you know what I'm saying? If anything, bro, you should have never let it escalate that far. And my other thing would be, just sit down and do your time and get it over with and come home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's easy for me to say because I'm free and I ain't in his position, but nigga, what else is there to do? I mean, fight for your life, but we'll see what happens, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's listen to this recording.
Dear George Gascon, I write this message with the utmost humility, love, and respect for the remarkable steps that you've taken in regards to fighting for the justice of black and brown minorities. Today I take a stance. As an innocent black man, wrongfully convicted of a crime I did not commit, I've watched two district attorneys from your office by the names of Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott.
First of all, bro, you from Canada, you feel me? You ain't even from Los Angeles or America. You don't know about black injustice. You don't know about black and brown minority problems. Boy, you from Canada. Is that what y'all doing in Canada? I don't know, man. I think it's a little bit more laxed on the racism in Canada, if you ask me, you feel me? You know, we trying to play that card, Tory Lanez. Boy, I think he's smart.
Unlawfully misuse their authority to hide and suppress any and all exculpatory evidence that exonerates me and furthers my innocence. I was completely robbed and deprived of a fair trial. So on May 8th, my lawyers will be arguing a motion for a new trial. Not only do I owe it to myself to fight for my freedom, but I owe it to my 6-year-old child, my family, my fans, and most importantly, the hundreds and thousands of black and Hispanic minorities that cannot adequately fight for themselves. For 3 years, the prosecution has manipulated a false narrative that has left me with no choice but to expose the practices, the behind-door deals, and the unjust system that was used to illegally convict me and countless other minorities.
Bro, bro went to trial. Like, he talking about the behind closed door deals and all. What is this whole conspiracy thing, bro? And then the fans, they gonna give into it because they just love a conspiracy, bro. They love a good conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Y'all niggas, bro, people cannot be like this slow, bro. I'm really afraid for humanity. Like,
we elected you because of your outstanding eminence in making fair and correct judgments in the justice for people of color. So, Mr. Gascon, I come to you today as a wrongfully convicted black man, not asking for sympathy nor compassion, but for you to simply do what is fair and right in the laws of California, and most importantly, in the eyes of God. Dear George Gascon, I write this message.
What's right in the eyes of God? Like having a retrial?
I've been in
This from this say a day ago, you know what I'm saying? And he said, Gascon for LADA, please put an end to this injustice. Many black and Hispanic minorities are falling victim to these same outrageous and disgusting tricks and tactics. Someone needs to stand up for us. Everyone please pray that the Honorable Judge David Hereford returns me to freedom and a fair trial. Well, who are you tagging then? Gascon for LADA. Is that like a district attorney? Gascon, LA County District Attorney. Nigga, how you, bro? Tory Lanez don't make no sense, man. Let's listen to this, guys.
I've been incarcerated for almost half a year over a gun that the DAs lied and said I shot. In 2021, they demanded I take a DNA test. I took that test with no pushback, delay, or question. Not only because I knew I never shot the gun, but mainly because I was 100% positive I never even touched this gun. In my trial...
Who shot the gun then, Tory? Like, y'all tell me, bro. If Tory was to come right now and tell the truth, not right now, but whenever his trial was going on, if he decided to speak and tell the truth and tell on whoever shot the gun, which, I mean, only Kelsey and the bodyguard was there. It wasn't the bodyguard. Like, would that be snitching? Is that snitching? And Tory Lanez not really a street dude. He like a R&B singer, but see, that's the problem. He put himself in that in that category because of the way he act and the way that he portrayed himself. So he can't even tell the truth and save himself because he's a victim of wanting to be a street nigga. You feel me? Just tell the truth.
The verdict of guilty or innocent depended heavily on my DNA results. With the help of LA Crime Lab's DNA expert Randy Zepeda.
I think it was more than the DNA results because, I mean, they said your DNA results were inconclusive, so I don't think that's what convicted you. I think it was Kelsey's first testimony, her backing out and changing her story up. It was the witness who was at the house who said you had a gun and said that he seen flashes coming from wherever you was at. And it was the phone call that you sent from jail when you was apologizing and stuff. And it was also right after the incident occurred, Kelsey texts Megan bodyguard 911, Tory shot Meg. Those are the things that convicted Tory Lanez, not the fact that the DNA was inconclusive. You see how they try to stick to one little part and change the whole narrative. That's totally irrelevant. It's witnesses. Plus, the victim, the most important witness, the victim, survived the shooting and pointed you out and said you did it. Case closed.
DA Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott completely manipulated my DNA results and lied to the world, the media, and most importantly, my jury by stating my DNA on the gun was inconclusive. That was an absolute lie. They went on further to say inconclusive means that he cannot be excluded from the gun. My new attorney, Jose Baez, hired one of the best DNA experts in the nation to carefully analyze the same DNA test the fair and correct way. The results came back exactly as I knew this whole time. My DNA is 100% excluded and 100% eliminated from the gun. In other words, it's physically and scientifically impossible for me to ever have touched or shot this gun. After the correct and careful analyzation of my DNA testing, not only did our expert find my DNA 100% excluded and non-existent on the gun, but what's worse was the invalid and illegal tactics the prosecution chose to attain the results used to convict me. Based on the fundamentals of my DNA test, the only possible way for the LA Crime Lab to come up with an inconclusive result would literally be to stop the testing before it finished or completed its final result, which would have and should have shown completely my full exclusion on the weapon. In other words, District Attorney and Alex Bott lied to my jury with false, incorrect, and incomplete DNA results.
This nigga say the lawyer and the judge lied. What? This nigga about to get the maximum sentence, y'all. This is about to be
Due
crazy.
process and my 14th Amendment rights. My faith, my prayers, and my highest hopes go to the Honorable Judge Hereford that on May 8th, he rules in favor of the United States Supreme Court law, returning me to my freedom, my family, and most importantly, the justice of a fair trial.
Alright, man, this nigga Tory Lanez ain't learned nothing, man. Nothing about accountability, you feel me? Y'all can put in the comments all y'all want, free Tory, Meg this, Meg lie, whatever she did. Man, look, this nigga done got convicted. First of all, do y'all know how hard it is to get a retrial, bro? Especially, like, he ain't even coming with no evidence that's excluding the fact that he did it. He talking about some DNA. Nigga, what about Kelsey texting that Tory shot Meg? What about the witness that said he seen flash coming off by your hand, you feel me? And telling her to dance and all that, bro. What about Megan who said she saw you shoot her, nigga? Like, is we gonna ignore all these things? Like, it's just being delusional, and that nigga just need to sit down and do his time, my nigga. Do your shit in that hoe, write some rhymes, nigga, hit some weights, do some push-ups and shit. Get big, get right, nigga, get your mind right, bro, cause focusing on this shit is only gonna make it worse, bro. You doing too much right now. You talking about the attorneys lying on you and shit. Nigga, the judge about to give your ass the maximum sentence. And then when they give your ass 25 on the chin, your motherfucking ass gonna be waiting another 5 years to get another appeal, another 5 years to get another one. After that, nigga, by the time you about to get out on some injustice shit, you gonna be done did 17 years, nigga. You might well just do your shit, my nigga. I mean, you was tough out here, nigga. Be tough in there. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Till next time, we out here.
Long and asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave love like excellence. I speak the truth like Exodus. Exodus before Xmas, then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid. I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence. I could kill him with